All right, guys. I'm going to tell you right now. Try to adjust this up a little bit. Try to keep that light. It's right there behind me out of your eyes. But I'm going to tell you right now, if you don't wait until the very end of this video, you're going to miss out on the main course. Make no doubt about that. I'm having to play some games on YouTube now in order to get my opinion out. All right? My opinion, that's all it is, folks. Old man shit. And I must really be pissing people off. And that's normal. People claim I hate them, I disrespect them, or I disrespect others, I'm mean to them. And I'm sorry, but I was born, I'm not going to tell you the exact date, early. I was alive when Kennedy was shot. Let's just put it like that. I'll give it that. But I'm having to play some games with YouTube and stuff to make sure this just my Watachi channel don't get shut down. So if you don't wait until the end to get the main course, then just nibble on the rest of it and don't worry about it. But it is something, folks, I've been talking about for over 3 years. Over 3 years, I've been pushing that this is wrong. All this shit is wrong. So we're gonna play like the Constitution is 100% in place and the law of the land. That's how we're going to play this video. Oh, yeah. I know it's bullshit, folks. But I'm going to go ahead and play along. First question I got to ask is, has anybody seen the Constitution or the Bill of Rights? Either one? Has anybody ever read them? Because if you have never seen or read the words, how can you understand that all around you, they are proving to you, every day they are proving to you, that the Constitution either A, doesn't exist, or it does, and these people are treasonous traitors to this country and to the Constitution and our Bill of Rights. So I ask you again, where is it? Where is it? Where is the Constitution? Where is the Bill of Rights right now? Where was it in the last 3 years, folks? If you haven't read the bill, I don't care if you haven't read the Constitution from start to finish. I don't care. I'm sure your teachers never told you or demanded you do that. I'm sure of it. But I'm sure if you've heard about it, then you've heard about the Bill of Rights. That's a shorter document. And if you haven't taken the time to read that, then how can you even know by what's happening around you, your family, in your life, with your jobs and everything? How do you even know if any of your rights that are laid out in the Bill of Rights are being violated? You have no clue. And people, see, this is what some people say that I'm being rude or disrespectful when I say you have no clue or you're ignorant or even stupid. I'm sorry, folks. Those are the correct words that they taught us in English. Ignorant means you have no clue of the evidence or any kind of facts on a certain subject. Not that you are ignorant and can't even feed yourself, but whatever subject you might be that might be being discussed, if somebody says you are ignorant on it or you are ignorant with the statement you just made, that's the English word for it, folks. Look it up. It kills me. People tell me, oh, you're just being disrespectful because you say the word ignorant. Okay, so is stupid is that a good? No, we can't say stupid. Okay, you don't have a fucking clue at what you're fucking talking about. How about that? Does that work? Hell no, that don't work either. It just blows my mind. Ignorant. If I said, hey, you know what, you're really ignorant on the subject. Oh, I've just hurt your feelings, didn't I? It's a fact, though. If you don't know what if you've never read the Constitution or the Bill of Rights, you don't even know what your rights that you don't get from the Bill of Rights or the Constitution. You don't even know what your rights are or where they even come from. You see, because the Constitution protected God-given rights that every human being has. And our forefathers protected those rights with the Constitution for the Republic of the United States of America. That's what they did. My family was part of it. And me and my brothers and sister are listed, or at least me, my younger brother and my sister. I don't know about my half-brother. But we are listed under the sons and daughters of the American Revolution, folks. I ain't lying to you. I am related through my mother to Benjamin Franklin. And when he came out of the building after they signed these two documents into place, and a woman grabbed him. This is a well-known story that's been told ever since it happened. A woman grabbed him because they locked themselves into this building, all of them. And they weren't coming out until they were done. And they didn't even, this is the thing, folks, they didn't even trust each other. Half of them didn't even like each other. So they were going to see to it that the other one wasn't going to be able to screw this one. That's why it's written in the manner it's written, folks. The First Amendment gives you 5, some say 6 different protections. The Second Amendment backs that. Where are they, folks? Read them. If you haven't read them, please, I'm begging you, read them, or I have to call you ignorant. I have to call you stupid by the things you say. Don't make me have to do that, because people say it's rude, disrespectful, and it hurts their feelings. If I ever worried about that before, I'm not worrying about it now. There ain't enough time in my life left for me to worry about hurting your feelings. Do you understand that? This is, let's see. Where does it say in either of those documents that the government can do most of the things that they do? And the main thing I'm talking about as word does it say in either of those two documents that the government can do what they've done over the last 3 years and are still doing. I ask you, where? Show me where those documents gives the government that kind of control. Those documents were put in place to stop government control, not to give them control. And they claim, oh, it's a threat against the democracy. Well, you don't have a democracy if the Constitution and the Bill of Rights are in place. You don't have a democracy. You have a republic. I get tired of saying this. That's why I use words like ignorant and stupid. The next thing is, as soon as the government was able to demand a license, a permit, or anything like that for everything, that gave them total control over and above the Constitution. Do you people not understand this? See, you don't, according to the original Constitution, they cannot stop your travel, no matter what your travel might be. If you got a rocket-powered motorcycle and you want to chance that thing firing it up and flying across the freaking land, they don't have the authority to stop you from doing that. Now, I gotta say, with as many cars and stuff on the roads, I have to go along with speed limits and stop, like, even as much as I hate that crap. There's gotta be some kind of organization. But originally, folks, and I know you can't look this shit up no more. You seriously cannot, folks. There's stuff I was looking up that was still on Google a few months ago. Shit ain't there no more. You can't find it without knowing exactly what word to put in Google to get it. All you're going to get is Google bullshit. That's it. What they want you to believe. But make no doubt, they've done it to me more than once over licensing. They took my CDL away from me. I had for 14 years. Didn't have even as much as a speeding ticket on it, folks. And they took it from me. That was my job. I still drove a truck for 1.5 years after they took it from me, because I didn't even know they took it from me. And neither did the company I was driving for 1.5 years. Once I figured out, what it was is I lost a contract on one of the jobs that I was doing, so I had to go find another contract, which sometimes, yeah, you get hired by the company or you get hired by a contract when it comes to CDL drivers. I ran contracts because I didn't want to play all the tax games. Okay? So when in 2016, I went down and applied for just to renew my CDL, Class A CDL. I could drive almost anything on the road. Well, they turned around and handed me a regular car driver, just a regular license like my wife has. They didn't tell me. I stuck it in my, they start off in Indiana, you get a paper license that they hand you that day. I just folded it up, stuck it in my wallet. I still had my other license. Well, it had a hole punched in it, but that's what the paper license was for. They'd send you a license in the mail. Well, when the license came in the mail, I just grabbed it, looked at it, stuck it in my wallet. All I was doing was renewing it. It was time to renew it. Year and a half later, I was switching contracts. I handed my license to a guy, and a company. They come back and go, what are you trying to do here? Well, what do you mean? They go, you don't even have a CDL. I said, the hell I don't. I've had one for 14 years. Well, you don't now. And they handed me my license, and I looked at it, and I'm like, what the fuck? I went to the license branch. They said, oh, well, even if it was, if it was our mistake, it's been a year and a half now. It's been a year and a half that you haven't had a CDL. I said, lady, I was just driving a semi last week. She's going, well, it's been a year and a half. You got to start off with a freaking permit again. Go back through a training and do all this shit in order to get your CDL back. You can't drive a truck no more. I said, oh no, I ain't going back through all that. I don't have the money for it. I can't go back all through all that. I had to stop driving. They took my license. Doctors used to have powers, folks. And your doctor records used to be covered under HIPAA laws. And these HIPAA laws, they're as strong as OSHA laws. Oh, yeah. Well, folks, that shit went out the window 3 years ago. I had to carry medical records in my car, and the people didn't even accept my medical records in order to give me an exemption from out of his mind DeWine, the governor of Ohio, put in place a mask mandate, but it had medical exemptions. Folks, at that time, it was a year and a half before, or it was 4.5 years ago, I was told I only had 30% lung capacity. And I've already been through 3 heart surgeries. And have had many heart attacks in one night. Well, the 3 heart surgeries, I had to file $150,000 worth of medical charges off in bankruptcy years ago. This heart doctor that I had, when all this started, this was 2 years ago. It's been 2 years now, folks, that my heart doctor told me, you got to wear a mask into my office or I cannot write you any more prescriptions for your heart. They had me on medications for 20 years telling me I would die without it. She even admitted that she knew if I put a mask on, it'd cut off enough oxygen going in my face that it would throw me into another heart attack, and I'd either go to the hospital or not. And I wasn't going to no hospitals, folks. I wasn't putting on no mask for nobody. And I didn't even do it in the courtrooms, folks. I didn't even do it. They brought charges on me, and I didn't do it in the courtroom either. If they're going to kill me, they can go ahead and put it over my face forcefully and cut off my lung capacity to breathe, and they'll kill me with their bare hands. I will not kill myself, and I didn't, and I won't. Sorry. So I ask you again, where was my constitutional right being protected? Where were my Bill of Rights? Where was that being protected? From any cop, I went to the sheriff of Mahoney County, Sheriff Green. He probably still is the sheriff today. I think he probably got reelected. They love him around here. Went to him, nothing. Police chief, nothing. Went to the Boardman Township trustees, nothing. I went to the governor's office. I went to everybody, folks. Nothing. Well, they arrested me. They charged me and gave me 2 years in jail. I did 1 year on probation. Where were all of my rights? My human rights. Not man's rights or with a permission. I ain't asking none of you for anything. But I am telling you this. If you're following these people, you deserve everything you get. Me, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'll hide right here in this barn. As long as I don't have to deal with that society that's out there today. But God loves you guys. And I love you as well. I suggest you find Jesus' path. Because this ain't getting better. If you thought 2022 was bad, right now, at this time, next year, if I'm still here, if you're still here, I'm going to ask you again, what'd you think about 2023? Let's see what you say then. I had so many people, hey, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. I didn't even want to see this year roll in. I know what's coming. I didn't even want to see it happen. It's here now. And I know a lot of you don't believe me. The only thing I can say to that, you know what it is. You know what I'm going to say. Watch and see. Love you guys. You guys think I forgot, didn't you? Oh, no. I was going to make you hear every word of that video. Here's the other video. Here's what you got to do to find the video I want you to watch. You have to go to Watachi Running Free, my Watachi Running Free channel. You have to go there to see what I really want you to see. And you're going to go to my newest short. It's called Horse Laughing. Oh, yeah. Watch that. And then go into the comments and look into the pinned comment. Mine. That's the video I want you to see. God loves you. I love you. I suggest you watch that video. Oh, yeah. Watachi's been telling you this shit for 3 years. But I still love you.